Patricia and I am from the channel Patricia Bright. Becoming a teen can be a confusing time in any girl's life. So hopefully I can help, and this is why I'm supporting the lil-lets campaign to give you one less thing to worry about. So make sure you check out becomingateen.co.uk where you can find out lots more. It was really good to make friends by just joining social groups, and I was part of like a choir as well, and so I had lots of friends within my choir group, and they weren't my main set of friends, but I knew that if it was a lunchtime and I couldn't find my main set of friends, I could sit with some of the girls who I knew from the choir, and I would have a lovely lunchtime, and it would be a really nice like afternoon or evening. And so for me, definitely those social groups made so much difference when it came to making friends. My friendship group is actually now my exact same friendship group, and the girls are all very different, from a girl who's really quiet to a girl who's 10 times more flamboyant and the central of the universe, to someone who's the party animal and someone who's just a really cool person. But we are all so different, and that's what I really like about having my friendship group. I know that some girls as teenagers, they feel that there's competition between their friendship group, and I don't necessarily think that competition is the best thing when it comes to being friends. I think it's all about having complementary friendship groups. And one of the things I remembered is that none of me and my friends, we've never fought, because we're very understanding of that is the way this person is. And of course there are things that someone does that's irritating. I've been very irritating. I know that I was the irritating one when I was going through all of my boy problems, and the girls were like, this guy's a mess, and I didn't listen to them. And I know my friends wanted to roll their eyes or got tired of, you know, hearing what I was talking about, but we understand each other. When I was younger, I definitely grew out of my friendships. I'm not friends with the people who I knew in secondary school, but I'm definitely still friends with the people that I knew from college and from when I was about 17 or 18. And the reality is, friendships do, you know, drift apart, and I think that if they drift, it just means that they weren't the friendships that were meant to be. But some friendships are so strong and are gonna be there for a lifetime, and you kind of know they're gonna be there for a lifetime. And the best way to maintain a relationship or a friendship is to really keep that communication going. For me, sometimes I speak to my friends once a month, once every 2 months, once a day. It can vary, but whenever we do speak, it's almost like we haven't not spoken at all. There's never any awkward moments, and sometimes I can just send them a quick text like, thinking about you, we must meet, and then not meet for a month. That does definitely happen, but making that time to communicate with your friend is really important. It means that you'll be able to maintain your friendship for a really long time. Haters are just a part of life, and I hate the word haters. Maybe people who've got differences of opinion with you and don't like you so much, okay? This is part of life, okay? Not everybody is going to be friends with everybody. Certain personalities just clash the way they are. I think it's important to just maintain the higher ground and be yourself. And if you've tried and made an effort and you haven't had that reciprocated, then you know, you move on. Definitely don't bother holding a grudge, because the only person that hurts is yourself. Often it's great to just be the bigger person, and I see that when I have been, you know, more successful and I've been more focused on myself, I'm not worried about what other people think about me. So I feel like bullying is one of those things that is parts of life for lots of young people, and I definitely had bullying to the extent that people were mean to me and said mean things to me, especially about being really skinny and bony, and it was hurtful. But I was someone who I used comedy and humor and a very strong sense of self to just brush a lot of things on. My family was very close. I was very close to my mum, but in the same breath, we didn't get on because we're very, very similar. And when puberty hit me, I was definitely the like, no, mum, rebellious, shouting child that I probably shouldn't have been. And I definitely realised that I caused my mum quite a lot of aggro, and you know, there was a lot of tears and like, please Patricia, can you be good? But I knew that my parents loved me, and it was sometimes hard to see when you have got all these emotions and hormones running around. I remember fighting with my mum a lot when it came to like styling and clothing, because I wanted to wear cool clothes and short skirts, and she was like, no. And she wanted me to wear grandma clothes that I absolutely hated. And I remember her putting me in a shirt that had farm animals on it. Like it had like a little horse and a little pig and a chicken on it, and I remember hating the shirt. She was like, you must wear this shirt, and somehow I got the strength of 10 men, and I sadly ripped the shirt off, and I was like, Mum, I'm not wearing this, and I tore it apart. And I remember my mum just being utterly horrified and looking at me like, what kind of monster have you turned into? And I remember thinking, oh, that's actually quite bad, and I'm not really going to live this down. So that's one of my key arguments I remember having with my mum. But other than that, she was very, very patient with me, because I was kind of bad. I was kind of rebellious, but now, you know, we're the best of friends. So if you're struggling with your parents right now or having issues with your relationship with them now, the reality is that sometimes they do things out of love. My parents are strict out of love. Now I can see that, and I feel that they really did protect me from a lot of things that maybe other kids weren't protected from. But it's hard to see it when you're in the moment and you want freedom when you're younger.